Your commentator was Darren Owen.
And they're off for the Winner Juvenile hurdle race, and they set sail for the first flight with the Duke of Medina smartly away. Duke of Medina up along the inside, Storming Tom running prominently, just wandering around a little bit as well as they approach the first. Denton Carnival taking a bit of a grip in the yellow and black diamond jacket, and the last two are Quill Art, who is off the pace, and there's a place behind Poet Mark. So running towards the end of the back straight, and it is Duke of Medina and Richard Johnson from Denton Carnival over races. Storming Tom is a close third, and a length and a half away is Poet Mark for Jake Greenall, and last of all Quill Art and Jamie Hamilton, and they're making this descent away from the back straight, having jumped one of 8 hurdles thus far. So the favourite Duke of Medina leads. Richard Johnson already on the impressive 1:25 winner mark for the season. Leads the field in. Duke of Medina leads by 2 lengths. Denton Carnival second place. Storming Tom is in third. Quill Art, purple cap to the inside. Running rail, yellow red jacket to its outside is Poet Mark, as they make this long approach to the second flight. Duke of Medina coming to it now. Eyes it up and jumps it safely and extends the lead quite effortlessly as they make the approach to the third. So Duke of Medina coming to hurdle 3, steadies on the approach. Denton Carnival gets in a bit close. Jumping into third there was Poet Mark. Storming Tom didn't land running on the inside of Quill Art, and they're now about to pass the enclosures, and Denton Carnival, he's been wanting to take off Denton Carnival from the drop of the flag. He's been taking quite a grip for Joe Colliver, and he's taken off and goes into the lead. Into that turn, Denton Carnival leads by about 2.5 to 3 lengths from Duke of Medina, with third place held by Poet Mark, and the last 2 are Quill Art and Storming Tom. So they're going into the back straights, and it's Denton Carnival, a hurdling debutant, in front with 5 hurdles to clear. Duke of Medina in second place as they approach the first down the far side. Denton Carnival jumps it a bit big and novice-y. Denton Carnival by a length to Duke of Medina. A gap of about 8 lengths opening up to Poet Mark, followed by Quill Art, and Storming Tom's getting outpaced with 4 to jump. Duke of Medina's moving upside Denton Carnival again, and Duke of Medina really slick in the jumping department. And meanwhile at the back, Storming Tom made a mistake. So they've got 3 hurdles left to negotiate, and Duke of Medina has a lead of a good couple of lengths over Denton Carnival, and that's the third last jumped. Best of the rest is Poet Mark in the yellow and red jacket. Quill Art and Storming Tom all follow. They all look rather laboured with their efforts. So they're now leaving the back straight. Long run between 3 out and 2 out, and the Duke of Medina hasn't broken into a sweat at all, and quickly regained the advantage from Denton Carnival down the back straight. Denton Carnival has been really buzzy and has over-raced on his hurdles debut. Denton Carnival pushed along in second place, but is still several lengths in advance of Poet Mark, who's followed by Quill Art, who's under immense pressure, and then Storming Tom. So they're going to come in big intervals by the look of things. Just over 3 furlongs to cover and 2 hurdles to jump. The spotlight is firmly on the Duke of Medina, who shaped with promise first time out at Ludlow. Richard Johnson on board the Harry Whittington trained Duke of Medina, coming towards 2 from home with a very comfortable lead. Duke of Medina is over it safely. Denton Carnival is still second, Poet Mark third, miles clear of the other 2, Quill Art and Storming Tom. Here's the final flight for Duke of Medina, and over it in a very professional manner. So job done. Duke of Medina will win for the first time over hurdles, a professional rounder from the short price favourite, and has won effortlessly. Duke of Medina will give Richard Johnson yet another winner to his fine collection already. 1-2-6 for the season for Richard Johnson. Duke of Medina wins. Race on for second. Poet Mark trying to outrun Denton Carnival. Poet Mark just outruns Denton Carnival for second place. Poet Mark second, Denton Carnival third, Quill Art fourth, and Storming Tom follows.
Duke of Medina, the 7-4 odds-on favourite, wins for Harry Whittington and Richard Johnson by 21 lengths, no less, from Poet Mark. who was back in second place. Duke of Medina has run out an incredibly easy winner of this contest, coasting home under the hands and heels of Richard Johnson, who'll rarely ride a winner as easily as this all season. And this horse should in time prove to be a contender perhaps for the Fred Winter at the Cheltenham Festival